Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time visiting, I hope you will enjoy the content. Today I would like to take you on a little ride on Rock Creek Park Trail as I try out my first ever electric bike that I bought this summer. Alright, so I must admit that I'm one of those people that believes and loves public transportation and walking everywhere as much as I can. I also don't like driving cars, but love biking and always have for as long as I can remember. There are just so many benefits to riding a bike. It's fun and it's healthy. And also an electric bike can take you pretty far and you get there pretty quickly without breaking a sweat. So over the summer, there have been a few changes in my life. Nothing huge, nothing too dramatic, but important enough to make me stop and think about my everyday choices, my lifestyle, and the things that I have wanted to do, but kept pushing to the side. One of those things is I've always wanted to have an e-bike for a while and never really found a good enough reason to get one until an opportunity presented itself, which was to work closer to home, but where public transportation was a little tricky. Then I decided that maybe I could bike there with my regular bike, but then I was like, I'm not sure. I don't think I can rely on myself waking up every morning and be able to just be ready and tread uphill without getting to work all sweaty. Okay, so we're gonna make a quick stop here where we are off of Cedar Lane and Beach Drive. There is this beautiful wood sculpture from a local artist sponsored by Arts in the Park, which I believe works in partnership with local city parks. Okay, so let's get back on the road. We are staying on Beach Drive, which is the road that we follow, and back to my story. So after some quick research and thorough research, I settled on the one that I thought best suited me price-wise and brand. It wasn't too cheap. Most electric bikes are on the pricey side, but it wasn't too expensive either, and it was actually on discount. So perfect choice for me. So this bike ride was to test it out on the road and see what its capabilities would be, how comfortable I would be on it, and my honest opinion on e-biking. First off, I have to warn you guys, and hopefully this is something that you already know. It's if you have ever contemplated but have not ridden an e-bike before, is that you really need to be a pretty good bicycle rider, very good at paying attention to the road and not compete with time. Really take your time getting to wherever you need to. Plan ahead and do not try to beat that time ever. I know I've been guilty of it in the beginning, but almost 2 months in and one scare, it was enough. I also would advise anyone on getting all the right accessories. See the list on the screen. I also bought my first ever helmet, and it felt really weird and goofy the first time, but after a while the only goofy one will be the one that isn't prepared and with a concussion that could have been prevented. Okay, we're back on the road again, and I hope you enjoyed the sounds of nature in the last part. Now let's talk about the cons real quick. You don't feel the burn, so I wouldn't really recommend it if you want to use it for exercising. The last con is that without the assistance of the different levels is that it's really stiff and it won't let you go as fast as you can on a regular bike. And let's not forget the fact that it's really not cheap, so you can't bike and leave it just anywhere, even if you have a log. And lastly, it's a little on the heavy side, maybe double or a little more than a regular bike. Before we continue with the pros, I want to show you the iconic Mormon Temple, which is located in Kensington, Maryland, just north of Washington, D.C., near the Capitol Beltway. We are just on the grounds today, and I'm not going to go inside, but some quick facts. It was built in 1974. Its design is supposed to emulate the Salt Lake Temple with its 6 spires, 3 on each end, and the building is encased in white Alabama marble. So each year the temple also hosts the Festival of Lights at the Visitor Center, running officially from December 2nd to January 1st. So if you're in the area, you should definitely stop by. Also, let me know in the comments if this is something you would like to see, and if you would like to see the inside of the temple. Just let me know. Alright, let's get back to talking about the pros now. Number one, you don't feel the burn. My bike has 5 different levels of assistance, and you can also push a button that would allow you to not pedal. I usually use levels 1 and 2 most of the time to get a little bit of burn for a few minutes. Then I use level 3 when going up a very steep hill and rarely go over that. Another big pro is that the battery lasts for a while. The manual says about 30 miles without recharging. I charge it every 2 to 3 days. The biggest and probably the most important pro for me is that I have been able to save a lot of money, not having to use the metro, the bus, and Uber rides. Alright, so we are getting to almost the end of my little electric bike testing journey that started in Kensington on Rock Creek Park Trail, which is a pretty long trail that goes all the way into Washington, D.C. I made a couple of stops and taking pictures of nature, having a little lunch break by the water, and finally a stop at the Mormon Temple in Kensington. I really hope you enjoyed this video and topic. Let me know what you think, your opinion on electric bikes, or even what you think of biking in general. Thank you so much for watching till the end. Stay safe and have a wonderful day.